Hey guys, so I just want to come on here and catch you up on life. Honestly, this last month has been insane. But more specifically, right now I'm at the dock location where we would be filming one of the scenes for the short film that we're doing.
This is The Great Untold, based on the belief that great stories can come from anywhere. Netflix and Adobe came together and hit the road in search of storytellers in unexpected places around the country. Each winner was paired with a mentor and given the tools to help turn their submission video into a fully produced short film. These are the stories only they could tell.
Action!
We've been going since the day I got the phone call saying that I won. Ever since then, it's been nonstop. I have 2 weeks to write my script, location scout, shoot, and edit my first film. I don't know how I'm gonna get all of this done. My name is Jonathan Morales. Most people call me Johnny. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina. I have lived here my whole life. This is my longboard. As you can tell, there's no wax on it because it hasn't been used yet. The way the arrow is pointing is literally where the beach is, so it's literally that way. My room is over here in the back. This blanket actually kind of inspired the color palette for my short film. When I was working with the set designer and the DP, they were like, all right, what's your color palette? And I was like, I don't know. And then I had the blanket right behind me during the Zoom call, and I went, I want this to be the colors in my short. I'm on TikTok like all the time. Today we're gonna be trying Sandia Loca.
Yo sé cómo se dice sandia loca en inglés. Crazy watermelon.
On TikTok, I can, create content that is based on my life, and I make videos with my mom. That platform is like my main source of creativity. I am going from shooting and editing 1-minute TikTok videos to now directing an entire crew. I am about to be working on a much larger scale than I have ever experienced. The story I want to tell through this film is very personal to me. It's called The Refugee, and it's about a teenage Colombian refugee who comes to America for the first time. She meets a boy named Anthony who helps her adjust to American culture, and they're both searching for their identities as they struggle to understand each other. Es que se me olvida porque aquí nadie habla español.
Está bien, no te preocupes.
Hello?
How's it going? Good, yeah.
Good. How are you, Johnny? Oh my God, I love your background. Is that like a fake grass wall?
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot happening, honey. It's like a club.
Yep,
Well, it's so nice to meet you. I read your script and I loved your trailer. I think it's an incredible story, and I cannot wait to help you in any way that you need.
I have a mentor. I'm really excited to talk to him and get his advice on how to navigate all of this.
I'm Ryan O'Connell, the writer, creator, and star of Special that aired for 2 seasons and then Netflix canceled it. Make sure to keep that in.
In terms of actual scenes and structure, we just need to trim certain things and be really savage about what do we need to tell this story? What do we need to streamline it?
The principal scene, maybe seeing if I could shorten some of that dialogue. Exactly, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yes, honey, yes, cut it, trim.
Okay, that's awesome. Cool. Yeah, no, I definitely noted that. It's been challenging. I really just got thrown into the whole process. I had never written a script. It's coming along. I've never been a director. I just met with my DP, Zay. We talked about lighting, we talked about color palettes, we talked about all the fun stuff that comes with making the cinematography just look absolutely stunning.
I think this shot right here for the reaction of Ant, oh snap, is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
As he's looking at the cup, it's this wide frame, and Sam goes, yeah, man, too bad the kid doesn't float.
I want to make sure that if I'm getting this opportunity, I want to be able to go all out. The responsibilities that come with that, it's a lot. It's almost like you're an octopus. You're like reaching your hands out and you're like trying to do so much. It is very overwhelming. Ellie. Ellie, it's okay. Come here. Hey, Pam. What's up?
Hey. How are you? Hola, mi amor. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Qué cocina?
Estoy cocinando aquí una sopa de marisco, mira.
Ajá.
Y estoy haciendo la salsa de tomate porque hice unos chiles rellenos, mira.
Nice.
Y aparte hice pozole, mira, para...
My parents are Mexican.
Mira.
They met taking English classes at a community college in town.
Pamela, ponme música. Música, maestro.
Growing up, I started to notice that it wasn't the same as my friends who were growing up with me. A lot of that had to do with my culture and just being Mexican. I was trying to figure out, okay, like, am I American because I also live here? Or am I Mexican? Or am I not either? I wanted to tell a story about that struggle.
Incluso yo a él le digo mi ace. Siempre que él hacía los exámenes, sus tests en la escuela, yo le escribía una carta. Y le decía, mi amor, yo sé que tú eres inteligente, sé que tú eres positivo, sé que tú puedes, consigue tu A+.
What are my grades?
A+. Hago TikTok. Esto lo hago solo por hobby, porque me encanta compartir, me encanta conocer gente, me encanta tener amistades de todo el mundo, pero todo con mucho amor.
What's up?
Oh my God, hi.
Oh man, this is so exciting.
Do you feel prepped?
It's one of those things where I feel like I'm really just jumping into it and like, you know what I mean? It's like,
That's what we do, babe.
yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look, your ring light. You're so Gen Z.
Alexa, turn the lights on.
Trust me, she's...
Boom.
Well, okay, this is a vibe.
Yeah. They like made it so clear that like, this is my story that I'm telling.
Yeah.
And they're there to aid it and guide it and nurture it and everything.
There's just something really, really nice about the first time and working with people that are just there to make something and they're not there for money, obviously, and they're just kind of there to create something. It really is only like that kind of in the beginning, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's all downhill from here.
Probably one of the first days where we were doing more in-person stuff, I started getting overwhelmed.
Okay.
And so I was like kind of freaking out. I was like, oh man, like I don't actually know how all this is gonna work out.
You're gonna pull this off and it's gonna be great. And I think it's gonna be really empowering for you. The challenge of 5 minutes of it feeling like a complete emotional arc is so hard. And it's like, you did that. There's a beginning, middle, and end, and it feels like everything's paid off and you feel like you really go on a journey with these two people in literally 7 pages, which is psychotic.
Outside of the fact that Anthony is based on me, I feel like I haven't had time to actually sit in that mindset of just figuring him out from an actor perspective.
Well, do you relate to him? I assume you do.
100%. I mean,
Well, then it's gonna feel a little intense, probably, and a little strange, and like a little like, where do I end and this character begin? Like I remember when I was gearing up to do special, I was doing the scenes, and it was actually really advantageous because I was really immediately seeing what did not work, and I would not have known that if I was not the actor. As you'll see when you have rehearsals, you'll kind of be able to see immediately like what is and is not working.
Yeah.
And again, that just really helps you from a writing perspective.
¿Tú eres mejor que eso, lo sabes? No. Is that the last one?
So who's the actress?
her name's Sophia.
How'd you find her?
So I have known Sophia since preschool. I was like, how many Colombian girls do I know?
Yeah, in
So
Wilmington, North Carolina.
In Wilmington, North Carolina, exactly. All right, and action.
Oye, ¿y eso qué fue?
I didn't know which way you were going. Okay. So my name is Sofia Catalina Rios Sepulveda. We came as Colombian refugees when I was 2 years old. I'm currently 19, so 17 years ago. Growing up, me and Johnny would always cook together, go to each other's house. I sing as well, so he would like play the piano and I would like cover songs, like stuff like that. Johnny's mom, she was like my second mom. This would be my first time ever acting, so a little nervous.
Yeah. Pretend you're like chilling, and then all of a sudden you're like, you freak me out.
Right, I'm like,
scare me on purpose.
Antonio!
And then like you're like, what music do you want to listen to?
Working with Ryan, I wanted to be the best that I could. And he really, really helped me. He was a great mentor to me and Johnny.
Por favor, no le hables a nadie, al menos que esté contigo.
Antonio!
¿Ahora qué? And then... I'm trying to think if I immediately say something after.
I think you should. Well, you're about like, what?
Today is day one of the entire shooting days for the actual film. I'm feeling excited, overwhelmed, tired, energetic. I'm trying not to treat it like this is my first time there and like letting all these uncertainties kind of rush in. It's been more of like, you've already done the work. Now it's time to, you know, let it pay off. And we're ready for it. And I feel ready for it. Good morning, what's up? We made it.
Making a movie.
Yeah, man. Hey guys, my name's Johnny in case I haven't had a chance to meet you yet. I mean, first things first, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, cast, thank you, everyone for just making this become possible. It's been so cool just finally getting to this point. Great, let's do this.
We are in the first day of shooting, which is a scary place to be. But I have to say, Johnny is handling it with grace and aplomb. He's really handling it so well. I'm very impressed.
Mami, te voy a introducir rápido a Ryan.
Hi, Brian. How are you? Nice to meet you too. I love it. You're serious. Special.
So you had to sit through all those crazy gay sex scenes too.
¿Qué dice? Dime.
I think we should just go inside. No, I'm playing. Esta es la cocina.
Wow, it's beautiful. I love the food.
¿Se ve real?
Sí.
She said there's too much fruit.
Oh my god, I love it.
I think that's every Hispanic mom.
Ponle para la manera. Beautiful.
So right now we are in the house where we're filming Anthony's house, and action.
¿Y cómo les fue en la meeting?
Ellos se quejan de mis calificaciones. Yo hago toda la tarea, pero es que la profesora habla muy rápido el español.
It's like so cool that we're finally here and like seeing what's gonna be essentially on the screen.
Feels like Johnny's
Shoulders really
that's what I
frame a
want to
lot.
do more.
Yeah, so just let's shoulder more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool, that makes sense. It's been so valuable having a mentor. I catch myself like cutting and wanting to check in with him and being like, all right, Ryan, what'd you think about that? Like, is that good?
I just feel like when I was watching the scene on its feet, you just were quiet for basically I just want to give you more lines.
Yeah, right. Cool.
No, but it's like you were very, very quiet and you didn't speak until you got up and started massaging your mom's shoulders and trying to sweet talk. And I just feel like having that moment where you're a little like, okay, but like, because like she think it's kind of funny if there's more going on.
Yeah, I'd love to try that. Yeah, definitely play
Does that
with
make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And action.
Ay, gracias a Dios que ya llegué.
Okay, well, you have no lines.
Right now, I'm at the dock location where we're filming one of the main confrontations in the short film.
So I have my team they're gonna clear out the gazebo.
Okay.
And then inside the boat as well.
You speak to me like I'm stupid because I'm not from here.
Boom, that was a good take. Let's watch playback.
Johnny has been a collaborator. He's open to ideas. He's not married to anything. He likes to brainstorm on the fly. I feed off his energy.
Place this on the lens. Carefully, though. All right, that works right there.
She's weird. Hot, but weird. You think she's more like down to be a part of things, you know?
The worker's cutting the grass. And of all the options we have, there has to be at least one clean one to be able to make it one take. Hola. ¿Cómo cuánto tiempo les faltan acá? Ajá. 15 minutos.
Hey, boys.
Está bien si es que ahorita tenemos que terminar por el audio para cortar la máquina y les podemos pagar.
Al rato yo regreso a terminar, voy a trabajar aquí otra casa.
Sí, no, pero
no tiene que pagar nada.
Gracias. Sí. Okay. He's looking out for me. Like, that's so cool. I am so tired. Yeah. I don't know if I can do anything about it other than go with the flow of things. No se trata de complacerlos.
Claro que sí. ¿Y a vos por qué te importa tanto lo que piensan? ¿Y por qué te importa tanto lo que piensan? No, ok. Claro que sí.
Can we do one more? Yeah. And then we can do the wide.
Yeah.
Oye, ¿qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso?
There's a bug in my face.
Right now, we are literally in the last moments of this entire day. The sun is shifting. Now we're having to worry about continuity and everything.
We have about 2 takes. No punch.
Marker.
Yo no voy a dejar que se burlen de mí.
Habla mucho el negocio. Yeah. Okay, where should we pick up?
Okay.
Where do you want to pick up?
I want the whole motion.
Whole thing? Whole thing? Okay, cool.
Reset, back to 1.
Oye, ¿qué fue eso?
Just do it.
We good?
That's it. I know with like the power of editing, it's gonna make up for like all the uncertainty in here.
We did it!
Yeah, we got it.
Yes!
¿Puedes no alocarte tanto? ¿Por un rato?
Ella me habla a mí como si yo fuera nova, pero ella es la que tiene cilantro en los dientes.
This is like the last scene we're filming. We're getting the last angle. The last 3 days haven't felt like 3 days. It's felt like a year at a time because we've been going nonstop, but it's also felt like an hour because everything is like, it's going so fast and like, time flies when you're having fun. You know how to say the word hi. Okay, we're gonna go now. Got it.
Hey, somebody take this.
Is this where you call that's a wrap?
Yeah. Yes.
That's a wrap!
That's a wrap!
Woo!
Oh my God.
My best friend playing my best friend.
Oh my God.
Yes! We did it! We did it! I love you, mi amor. Eres mi ace. Oh my God. Eres mi orgullo, mi amor. Tú sí eres mi orgullo mexicano.
Yes, I do.
Eres mi orgullo mexican-americano.
Voy a seguir felicitando.
Ok, mi amor.
Hoy es el último día, pero el inicio de algo más. Porque sé que este es el primer día que le da la oportunidad para que él pueda buscar más sus sueños.
I don't think I'll ever look at filmmaking the same. Being able to watch a film and see like every shot in every movie, all those locations, someone put hours and hours of time into like the seconds that we see. But there's no way I'm gonna see filmmaking the same. So I'm here with my editor. We just went through some of the footage on the computer, on Adobe Premiere, and a decision that we made that was smart is having Will come onto set. Your editor being on set is really comforting because then whenever you go and actually edit in the room, you'll already have a better understanding of what you're going through, you know?
Ay, lo siento, doña Cleo, pero de casualidad.
Add subtitles to the final.
What do you want what's your edit style for this film? What do you want it to feel like?
I would love to amplify the comedy in the editing. So like like if a character gets interrupted halfway, like we show that interruption.
Antonio!
I remember feeling a bit of relief when I got to the editing because I was like, okay, like, boom, we're done. It's just gluing everything together. But editing is the third and final telling of the story. Like the story was already been told through pre-production, it's been told through production, and now it's being told through post.
The main cut maybe to Mom's saying, you can go.
The first day, I kind of spent looking through all the footage and picking my favorites.
Still rolling?
It was challenging because I was acting in the short, so I was watching clips of myself. The way I kind of perceived my delivery and some of the lines, I was very like hard on myself.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Her English still isn't the best.
That kind of delayed my decision making. The positive side of editing, I got to see my story for the first time in front of me visually and like sit through it as if I would be in like a movie theater. But at the end of the day, it was not polished. I had to figure out like where to stay positive and where not to beat myself up and where also to kind of push myself and be like, all right, like stay focused. Let's clean this up. Let's really figure out what we need to do to make this better. Had about a week of like not working on the edit. It just felt so good to see the story again after not seeing it for a while. I remember kind of feeling like I woke up. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like I fell in love with my story again.
I felt like I had a story that was worth telling. And finally getting it out to the world is just so crazy.
Ay, gracias a Dios que ya estás aquí. Te va a ir muy bien, vas a ver.
Mucho gusto. Espero no ser un estorbo. Estoy muy agradecida de estar acá en los Estados Unidos.
Sí, gusto en conocerte.
Ay, Antonio, a lo mejor ella sí te mantenga a raya.
She's falling behind in all her classes. And worse, she doesn't even seem to care.
Yeah, totally. 100% agreed.
Dígale a ese gonorrea que habla como loro.
No voy a decir que dijiste eso.
Your English is stupid like Birdie. Tweet, tweet.
I'm sorry. I'll just... ¿Puedes no alocarte tanto por un rato?
Ella me habla a mí como si yo fuera una boba, pero ella es la que tiene cilantro en los dientes.
Yo. Hey, Gabriela.
No hablo inglés.
You know how to say the word hi. Okay, we're gonna go now.
She's weird. Hot, but weird. You think she's more like down to be a part of things, you know? I mean, she's the one who came here. Anyways, are you coming to the party later?
I don't know. My mom hates when I leave the house. Not to tutor Gabriella with her homework.
Dude, it's gonna be the party of the year. Other than like, Winter formal, you gotta be there.
¿Y cómo les fue en la meeting?
Ellos se quejan de mis calificaciones. Yo hago toda la tarea, pero la profesora habla muy rápido el inglés. Yo me pierdo en su clase. Yo me porto muy bien con ella.
Yeah, all right.
¡Antonio! Ay, lo siento, doña Cleo, pero de casualidad tiene audífonos que yo puedo usar. Es que él parece un marranito en la cocina.
Es lo que siempre le digo. Antonio, no la estás cuidando. Deberías asegurarte que las tareas estén bien hechas. Oh. She's so beautiful. Antonio, quiero que me traigas una nuera como Gabriela, porque si no te sabe cocinar, I know. ¿Y ahora qué quieres?
¿Está bien si voy con Sam y unos amigos? No regreso tarde.
Sí puedes ir, si te llevas a Gabriela.
Uy, no, parce, a mí me toca estudiar. Pero bueno, vamos.
Por favor, no le hables a nadie, al menos que esté contigo.
¡Antonio!
¿Ahora qué?
No me digas qué hacer. Piensas que soy graciosa. No te preocupes, no le diga a nadie.
Yo, I can't believe you got Gabrielle to come. I thought she hated people.
She does. My mom made me bring her.
Dude, I do not get why you have to act like her emotional support animal. Like, just tell her to use Google Translate. Boom. Problem solved.
I love your hair. She doesn't even know what you're saying. Maybe you should say it louder. Hello, I'm talking to you.
Hey, I'm so sorry. She doesn't understand English. It's not that good.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
You speak to me like I'm stupid because I'm not from here.
Oye, ¿qué fue eso? Te he estado ayudando todo este mes y de repente entiendes inglés.
Entiendo un poco, solamente no entiendo cuando me hablan como loros. Yo no voy a dejar que se burlen de mí. Yo no les importo, Antonio. Lo único que les importa es ese tal For Locos y el negocio de carro del papá de Hailey.
No se trata de complacerlo.
Claro que sí. ¿Y a vos por qué te importa tanto lo que piensan? ¿Por qué se esfuerza tanto? Usted es mejor que eso y lo sabe.
Sí, ahora que lo mencionas, él habla mucho del negocio de su papá. Ni siquiera vende carros buenos. Hola, ma.
Hola, mijo. ¿Cómo les va en la fiesta? ¿Se está divirtiendo Gabriela? Pásamela.
Sí, nos estamos divirtiendo, doña Cleo.